So I actually want to do a giveaway. I want to grow this channel even faster than what it is right now and my Instagram. So what you gotta do if you want to enter to win, we're going to pick one winner for each. I'm going to be giving away a Tristan Tanner Orbit Rive and a Dynamic Disc Open stamped Underworld that I got from DDO. So if you want to enter and win, I'm going to make an Instagram post after I post this video, and I want you to go to that post, tag 2 friends, and follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Alright guys, appreciate it. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my In the Bag. Been wanting to film one of these for a little bit, and today's kind of an overcast, rainy day. Rain's been kind of on and off, so it appears to be a good day to film it in the bag. But here it is. Here's my bag. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Come back for the next one. This bag has been through a lot. My very first bag. A lot of discs have gone in and out of this. I'm pretty confident in my bag now. Still some spots that are interchanging and coming in and out. Still trying to find better discs for my style that I like to play. But yeah, let's get started. So we're going to start from, we can go from our putters, and then we're going to move our way up from the slowest up to my distance drivers. First off, my putting putters, I putt with Imperial Eagle 2s. They are Glow P-Line P2s. These things are money. They're both pretty straight. This one's more, my main putter is more overstable than this one, but I enjoy them a lot. And my backup putters that I'm kind of working in right now are just some D-Line P2s. I use these for just practicing, but also to start breaking them in. And if it's ever wet or rainy, I break these out just for a little bit extra grip, so I'd rather have grip than anything else when I'm putting in the rain. In my throwing putters, this is a 2020 Tour Series Luna. It was a money stamp Luna, but now the stamp's completely rubbed off. Pretty much dead straight with a slight overstable finish, but if I put it on any ante, it'll just hold it and continually glide out of it. And just recently put in the bag is this Neutron Envy. I think it's Neutron. Yeah, Cosmic Neutron Envy. I bagged an Envy before James threw the shot around the world. But it just got too beat in, and it was the baseline Envies, and it just started turning too much. But I love the feel of an Envy. It feels like a zone in my hand, and I love throwing zones. But it's just a little bit slower, once you get to the ground a little bit faster, and just a perfect amount of overstability. I can really crank on one, and I can trust it to hold that straight line. Just an all-around great disc, great approach to this. My zones, your overstable approaches. So currently, I bag 2 zones. I bag a 2022 Ledgestone Glow Z Zone. I love this run of them because they have a little puddle top, and I love puddle top zones. I've just never really been a big fan of the ESP zones or just a straight flat top. I just something about this puddle top. I love it. It's absolute money. And my second zone is actually one I just started bagging, is this Yuli zone that one of my buddies got for me when they went to Masters Worlds this year. So it's all black zone. It's like a mix between Z and ESP plastic, and it's perfect. It's a good amount of gummy. If I need something to just stick on a hillside or just in the circle, this is what I'm going for. And my most overstable approach disc, one that I just love, is I know I can hammer down on it on my forehand or really crank on it on my backhand, and I just know it's going to do one thing, and it's just go left or right, depending on how how I'm throwing it. But it's an A2, has a little yin and yang symbol. This is the only Prodigy disc I bag, but this thing is absolutely trusty. I can trust it in the headwind, and I know exactly what's going to do, and it's just going to fight out of it. Now to possibly the most thrown section in my bag, my discs that I know exactly what they do. They are my buzzes. So right now, this is in my practice bag stage. So currently, I have 5 zones in the bag, or 5 buzzes in the bag. It's currently kind of sprinkling a little bit, so let's see if we can get through this. I love buzzes. My complete workhorses anywhere I go. At least in woods courses they are. But just my my most understable buzz. I throw it on hole 7 at Castle Hayne. Perfect. I can release it, punch it hard flat, and know it's gonna have that reliable turn to it. And I know exactly what it's gonna do every time. You can put it on some highs, it'll flip up the flat, and still get a little bit of turn out of it. So love this thing. Don't know what I would do without it. Newest addition to the buzz slot is just picked 2 of these used buzzes up yesterday. Shout out to Gavin Johnson, hooking me up with 2 more buzzes. Just working this one in. Gonna try to beat it up to like this one, just so I can have another flippy buzz whenever this one gets way too flippy, which I feel like is gonna be soon. And now to my dead straight buzz, just simple, just normal ESP buzz. Flies just like it did straight out of the box, dead straight, with a slight overstable finish on it. If I punch it on an ante, it'll just hold that ante and glide out right. Now my Z buzzes, the ones that I'm most particular about, and the reason that is because these are actually flat top Z buzzes. A lot of the more recent runs of Z buzzes have been a little bit domey and more overstable than what I think a buzz should be. These are the perfect amount of flat top to them. This is a Nate Doss 3-time buzz. This one's a little more stable than this one, and that's okay because I need a little bit more overstable buzz. One that I know I can punch on and I don't have to worry about it turning. This one is a little bit straight, it's way more straighter actually. If I hit this on a little bit of hyzer, it'll actually flip up the flat and have a little bit more turn to it. Absolutely love it. I love my buzzes. Complete workhorses for me in the bag. And to my secondary most used disc, one of them actually just started bagging, but may come out because something else might be going in that spot. But at my FDs, this is an S-line FD. Again, very flat FD. Shout out to Dwayne for hooking me up with this one. This one I know I can punch it on hyzer, it'll flip up the flat, and sometimes even get a little bit more turn out of it. Or if I just punch it flat, I know it'll have that turn to it, but also still come out of it. Very trusty disc. My go-to if I need if it's not a buzz shot, I know it's an FD shot, and I can trust this one. Now this yellow FD, a little bit more dome to it. I'll put it side by side. Just a tiny bit more dome. And this one is dead straight to that reliable finish to the left. And I know, again, if I put it on that ante, it'll just have that right glide, or to that glide to the right out, and just have that nice flex to it. And the newest disc in my bag is this Lucid Evader. I've been digging it a lot. I can punch it hard and it'll hold straight, but sometimes, I don't know if it's me or if it's just not as torque resistant, but whenever I release it flat, sometimes it will have that turn to the right, and sometimes even a little too much, like it'll completely turn over. But a buddy of mine, big disc collector, said he has a second run C-Line FD flat top, which I actually lost one of those at the Gorge up in Marion, and that I really would like to have that slot back in my bag, because if I know I can trust the FDs, and if I can get that back, I will. I'm excited. I hope it's just like my old one, but no two discs are the same, but hopefully it'll turn out pretty similar. Hey, to my Overstable fairways. Currently, right now, I'm bagging a first run Raptor. Just found the second one of these. So if anybody has any first run Raptors out there, I'm looking for them, because first run Raptors and any other run of Raptor, they are not the same mold. I swear, I would put my life on it, that they are two different molds. These are, I don't know, it's just the rim feels better in my hand for these, and my forehand even. I feel like these are a little bit more torque resistant as well, but just what you would want a Raptor to be, in my opinion, is just push straight for a little bit and then have that reliable fade to the left. I love this run of these first run Raptors. I tried other Raptors, like the other Z Raptors. And the only other ones that I can really like are the ESP Raptors, but taking the place of my ESP Raptors is this Felon. Now these Orbit Felons are not like any other Felon that I have thrown. Any Felon I have thrown have been just absolute meat hooks. Now with the Orbit plastic, you would think that this would be a meat hook as well, because it is a .54 with the flight numbers. But this I can push flat, and have a slight bit of turn out of it, but also just that hard Felon finish to the left. And if I put it on any Annie, it'll just have the biggest, longest flex line you've ever seen, and just workhorse for the forehand. Since my forehand isn't the best, sometimes it's hard for me to get that constant release out of the Raptor. So I know when I throw this Felon, I know I can get that constant release and that little bit of turn that I need with my forehand. Now on to probably my favorite disc. Top 3 favorite discs that I throw are my race. My race are my controlled distance drivers, my reliable distance drivers. If I need to throw one and I'm not quite sure if I should go up or go down stability or speed or whatever, I know that I can trust my race. So this one is a Champion Huck Lab race. My buddy Alex Karp actually got me this one right before I went out to DDO to go play. And this thing is just, when I first got it, it was overstable, but now it's just a trusty, punch it hard, straight, get that turn out of it, and have it finish back to the left. And I love this thing. One of my max distance, total max distance drivers, I can always rely on it, so I know exactly what it's going to do. Second race I bag is a 2022 Tour Series race. I love Nathan Queen. He's one of the big reasons why I love the race. And I love this glow plastic. It is perfect amount of gummy for it. Like if I need a disc to sit that I know that's not going to skip at all, this is what I'm pulling out. Just reliably straight, and then with that constant overstable finish, I know it's not going to turn right no matter how hard I punch it straight flat. And then one of the first races I ever bagged is a pro race, and this is one of them right here, factory second pro race. This thing has the flippiest thing in my bag. It's just a roller disc now. This was my turnover distance driver, but now it's just a straight roller race. I can throw it on a hyzer like this, and I know it's going to flip up, catch that edge, and get like a 450-foot roller out of it. So don't get to throw it as much as I would like, but anytime I do go out to an open course and I can't throw a roller, this thing's just so fun to throw. Now we're getting up to like my max distance to overstable distance drivers, but this is, you might as well call these Gladiator Race, and you know what it is. A lot of people love them, and they are the Graces. These things are just so glidey. They want to stay up in the air so long, and they just go so far at the same time. I mean, if you've ever thrown a Wraith, they are pretty much identical to a Wraith in my opinion. At least these Orbit ones are. These Orbit Graces are just identical to a Wraith. For me at least, like, I can punch it straight, it'll get a good amount of turn out of it, come back and do a huge flex line and just sit down, and I can push these out to 470, 480 and just absolutely just smashes. And now this is my second Grace. This is just the Royal Grace plastic. This thing is absolutely just max distance as well, and gets a little bit more turn out of it. So if I need a longer like flex line or turn to the right max distance, I know this is what I'm going for, is I can trust it to not turn over but still get a huge amount of turn out of it, and sit nicely on the flex back. It was additions to my bag. Literally, the disc came out last week. We just posted a review on it on the Chase Card Pod, so go check the link down in the description to go check out that video. But the Creator Series Cloudbreaker 1s is what I'm going to call them. Creator Series Cloudbreakers. These discs are amazing. From the first throw I threw with it, I knew this was a totally different disc. Plastic is like really no other that I've felt before. This special S line is just money in the hand. This disc is what you would want a destroyer to be straight out of the box. Slight bit of turn to it, not too much, but I think once you beat them in, they're going to get the perfect amount of flip to it and just max distance line. They are very glidey, way glidier than I think. I think they're just as glidey as a Grace, and go just as far as my Wraith. So they're just absolutely money. Two gorgeous colors. Got like a light purple one right here, and then a lighter weight, kind of like Carolina blue Cloudbreaker. So this thing, I love them. I'm excited to throw them more, get them beat in, and see what kind of lines I can throw with them. Now to the last disc in my bag. Everybody throws one. This is actually my first one, and it is a destroyer. A Star Destroyer. This thing is just perfect amount of beefiness. I can't see this getting flippy anytime soon. So this is just an overstable distance driver. I know what it's going to do. I can get a little bit of turn out of it, but not too much. Really just a gorgeous disc, and my overstable distance driver is really all it is. Maybe it'll beat in to be a bomber destroyer. We don't know. It'll take a little. It's going to take a little bit to get to that point. But also kind of unique. It's got like a yellowish middle to it, and like a sherbet orange outer rim from it sitting in the sun. I don't know, but it's pretty sick. So it's in the bag. Let me bring it up here. So in this pocket, I got some band-aids because I get a lot of blisters on my hands, so I can take care of those. And just another little first aid kit. Always got to stay prepared. You never know what's going to happen. In this pocket, I've got my rangefinder. Let's see how far away you are. You are 15 feet away from me right now, so if you can't hear me, that might be why. But got my bush now. And that's about it. I mean, I got an assload of towels. I got my bag tags for New Hanover County right now. I got number 17. And for Pleasure Island, I have number 2. So sitting pretty good on bag tags right now. But soon, I'm actually trying to sell my cart right now. But I'm going to be getting a squash bag soon because I just love the style of it. It's got tons of room, everything that I'm looking for. So look for that new in the, maybe when I get it, I'll do another in the bag, but today just had nothing really else to do, and I wanted to film another video. So here's the in the bag for y'all. Hope you enjoyed. So if you want to enter and win, I'm going to make an Instagram post after I post this video, and I want you to go to that post, tag 2 friends, and follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Alright guys, appreciate it. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.